Hey, everybody. It's the Jimmy Dore Show. I'm Maté, sitting in for Jimmy, here with Americans comedian Kurt Metzger. As we continue to cover the fallout from Seymour Hersh's report that the U.S. blew up the Nord Stream 2 with the help of Norway. And this story is a huge rebuke to all those U.S. officials who were publicly claiming after the attack that this must have been Russia, that somehow Russia blew up its own pipeline, its own multi-billion-dollar project. That's what we were supposed to believe. And this was after all these same officials had been saying for a long time that we want to stop the Nord Stream 2. So somehow all of a sudden Russia was guilty in their eyes of what they themselves had been trying to do for a long time. So Dan Cohen, who's a friend of the Jimmy Dore Show, posted this, just a compilation of all the U.S. officials who vowed to block the Nord Stream 2. And then finally, when it got blown up, started to blame Russia for it.
The sledgehammer that we have against Putin is to shut down the Nord Stream 2 pipeline and do it permanently.
This is a real, acute, and proven threat.
I'm a big proponent of making sure we stop Nord Stream 2 from happening.
Stopping the Nord Stream 2.
The chancellor is there right now.
Assets like the Nord Stream 2.
And, you know, Trump also isn't wrong to identify Nord Stream 2, this pipeline that he talked about today, as problematic.
There is still time to stop Nord Stream 2 if we act quickly.
The timeline for action is short.
And I'm not going to stop working to halt Nord Stream 2 to stop Russia.
End it once and for all.
I mean, he needs to kill the Nord Stream 2 pipeline right now.
And I think the most important thing right now, and what Zelensky said, is they want Nord Stream 2 stopped. That's what I see as the most tangible reason and the tangible effect.
I believe we must stop this Nord Stream 2 pipeline.
We should have brought the project to an end.
There's still time to stop it, but we need to act quickly.
Nord Stream 2 is a danger to peace as we know it.
Nord Stream 2 is energy blackmail.
It's Putin's pipeline. It's a trap for a Russian trap.
There will be no longer a Nord Stream 2. We will bring an end to it.
We will put an end to it.
Germany should cancel the Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline. We're looking at a variety of things we could do there.
We've been so far trying to use other tools to stop the Nord Stream 2.
And we got legislation that was appropriate to now have delayed this project significantly. We need further tools. We're prepared to use those tools should you provide them to us. And we've also used our diplomatic capabilities.
This pipeline must be stopped. And the only way to prevent the completion is to use all the tools available to do that.
If Russia invades Ukraine, one way or another, Nord Stream 2 will not move forward.
Kill Nord Stream 2 now and let it rust beneath the waves of the Baltic.
The operator of the Nord Stream gas pipelines, which run between Russia and Germany, says that 3 lines on the Baltic seabed were damaged on Tuesday.
It was a deliberate act of sabotage, and now the Russians are pumping out disinformation and lies.
This is clearly an act of sabotage of some sort, and Russia is certainly the most likely suspect.
And we killed that pipeline dead.
Before that was John Brennan, the former director of the CIA. He's the guy whose agency spied on the Senate when they were investigating his operatives for torture. Now he was saying that Russia must have been guilty of bombing its own pipeline. This guy is a known liar. And that was poetic though from Tom Cotton about how we need to turn it into rust beneath the sea. That had a poetic flourish.
I like
there.
how bipartisan it was. They really come together on the important things.
Here is a tweet from Donbass Davidovich. Sorry, I don't have my glasses. Breaking, we've acquired exclusive footage of the most recent spy balloon shot down over the USA. Here it is.
Is that the payload? Look at the payload under it. I've been really stupid balloon. It has a huge payload.
Doing live stand-up comedy in Tempe, Palm Springs, Milwaukee, Nashville, Northampton, Massachusetts, Syracuse, Cohoes, New York, and Hartford, Connecticut. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets and become a premium member. Get access to all our content.